Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode on Lumber Capital Log Yard. Today we're running the resaw or edger to edge up these white pine flitches that we've had laying around for a little bit. They're actually going to go in the kiln, but first we have to get them down to a very specific dimension. So let's start, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about it while we do it. We are offering two different sizes in our tongue and groove, 3/4 by 6 and 3/4 by 8. Now we had originally overcalculated how much extra board we would need in order to whittle it down to the right size, and so I cut a bunch of 1x10s. If you keep up with the channel, you've probably watched me cut 1x10s when I was saying they were going to eventually be tongue and groove. Well, that takes a lot of passes through the molder, more than we want to do. And so in order to limit the amount of runs through the molder each board has to take in order to whittle down to 6 or 8 inches, we are trying to get it as exact as possible on the boards beforehand. So all of these boards, for the first time, we're gonna run these through at 6 3/4 and 8 3/4 and see what that does on the other end. Once they are kiln dried and brought back to the molder, we're gonna see if that ends up being right. Now, the problem with this, you see I'm measuring it here, the edger is not too good at getting an exact dimension. It really isn't. And so it's taken a lot. It's taken all morning to kind of just measure each board and figure out how to get the edger to give us the exact dimension we're looking for. It does not account for the sawdust like the mill computer does, I'll tell you that. And so we're just trying to work with what we got. I think we've got it down pretty good. And so you see us running through, it's just shy of 7 and just shy of 9 inches. And just a little bit less. I mean, the less we have to take off running it through the molder, the better. It can only take off up to 1/4 inch on the sides at once. And that's a lot to shave off in one run anyway, so I think we're doing a little less. And yeah, I just can't wait to see if this ends up helping. I'm sure it will, but just trying to limit the amount of runs through the molder, because man, that's quite a process, and it's a slow one too. Kind of similar to the edger if you think about it. I can't wait to have a full day running that thing. It's something else, I'll tell you. But yeah, the finished product is amazing on that thing. Absolutely amazing. The other thing that we are adjusting or doing differently this time is putting stickers every 18 inches apart. And this is Jade's job, being on the other side of the edger here. That's a lot of stickers if you think about it, a lot. And they need lined up perfectly. You can see she's doing a pretty good job. It's really, really harder than you'd think, but I mean, those are pretty straight for doing it quickly. We're trying to run them through as quick as possible, but I have to wait for her to put down the stickers just because of how many she has to put down and making sure that they're so straight and perfect. But this is what's going to give us a good product by the time it's put through the kiln and dried. The tongue and groove has to match up, and this is quite a big deal. So getting any kind of warping or anything, not gonna be good. So putting the stickers like that so close to each other, we're hoping is going to give us that product that the good product that we're searching for. But it's going to take us a couple runs through the kiln and through the molder in order to really dial it in and get a good product. And there's just so much to think about when you're trying to create a product like this. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm curious to see what this pile will look like by the end of the kiln and the molder. Obviously, you guys stay tuned, and I'll be showing you it, I'm sure. Just give us a couple months. It's a long time in the kiln, and then a lot of effort putting it through the molder and stuff. And we already have a lot that we have put through, and it was a lot of whittling down. So I digress. That's as high as we're going to make this pile. We have to think about how we still have to get it to the kiln. We don't want to make our piles too high because then, you know, it might be unsafe hauling it. So definitely not going to go over this high, although of course the kiln can handle about double this height. So make 2 piles about this size. That's about what can fit in the kiln at once. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Other than that, we'll see you back here next time. Bye.